We have a brand new AEW World Champion as MJF has defeated Jon Moxley to capture the championship for the first time with an assist from Moxley's manager, William Regal. Hey guys, welcome back to Wrestling News 365. Hope everyone is doing very well. As always, there are plenty of news stories to get into in the world of AEW, especially after last night's Full Gear event. And we have a brand new AEW World Champion. Maxwell Jacob Friedman has hit the promised land. He has reached the top of All Elite Wrestling as he's the brand new World Champion. The AEW World Championship changed hands during last night's AEW Full Gear pay-per-view. MJF defeated Jon Moxley to become the new champion, though he did have a little help. The Devil did get an assist from one of his, I guess now, new minions. During the match, Moxley's mentor and fellow Blackpool Combat Club stablemate William Regal turned heel and helped MJF win the title by giving him brass knuckles. The win last night marks MJF's first title reign as the AEW World Champion. Of course, MJF was on hiatus from AEW television since June 1st after his infamous pipe bomb. He returned at September's All Out pay-per-view, won the chip in the Casino ladder match, and earned himself a future title match. His title match against Moxley was made official during the October 19 edition of AEW Dynamite after Moxley retained his title against Hangman Adam Page. MJF headed out to the ring to set up the Full Gear bout. It's interesting to note that this is the first time that MJF challenged Moxley for the AEW World Championship on pay-per-view was at All Out in 2020, and he was not successful. Before losing last night, Moxley had held the title since defeating Bryan Danielson in the finals of the tournament to crown a new champion on the Grand Slam edition of Dynamite back in September. The tournament was created, of course, after former champion CM Punk was forced to vacate the World Championship due to a backstage altercation that happened after the All Out post-show media scrum. This was Moxley's third title reign, and his last title defense before last night was against Penta El Zero Miedo on the October 26th edition of Dynamite. Now, after the event, of course, AEW had their post-show media scrums. A lot of people had wondered if they were going to cancel them after what had happened last time with CM Punk, but no, they continued once again with these post-show media scrums, and MJF had some very interesting and social media buzzing comments after winning the World Championship. Of course, he finally fulfilled his destiny by winning the big one in All Elite Wrestling, becoming the World Champion by defeating Jon Moxley in the main event of Full Gear, and finally holding the company's most prestigious title. Staying true to the tradition in AEW after his career-defining victory, MJF joined the event's post-show media scrum, doing so in a different fashion than previous champions. The Devil stormed into the scrum as AEW owner Tony Khan was speaking, shouting about how the times are changing now that he's AEW World Champion. He said, quote, "Let's talk, shall we? AEW is now destination television once again. The ship has been steered properly. Once again, this bout is now the most important bout in the entire sport, and it stands for 3 letters, and it damn sure ain't AEW. I know for an MFing fact, it ain't Mox, it's MJF." During the build-up to the match, MJF teased a turn to the light side, which was proven to be false when he used heel tactics to earn his first championship with the company. In typical MJF fashion, however, the night wasn't without controversy as Moxley's manager William Regal turned on his Blackpool Combat Club member, tossing MJF a pair of brass knuckles to secure his iconic victory. Quote, "You morons bit on every single word I had to say the past couple of months," MJF said. "I want to earn it. I want to. F that. I deserve it because I'm the best wrestler in the effing world and every single one of you knows it. On the microphone, in the ring, nobody can touch me. That's a fact." By the way, that's a CM Punk comment from his pipe bomb promo back in 2011. I'm sure a fact that wasn't lost on anybody when he was saying it. "Nobody is on my level. And then you guys still believe me when I put over this MFer," points to Tony Khan. "Grow the F up. No offense, Tony, grow up." As far as where MJF's allegiance with Regal stands, the newly crowned champion teased when he'll reveal the news while giving the media members in attendance a typical MJF goodbye message. "If you want to know anything about the most important man in professional wrestling, you've got to tune into the MJF show. That's every Wednesday on TBS, and you know damn well that's Destination TV. Thank you, F you, bye. The champ's effing out, baby," as MJF left the media scrum. That is also a Jim Cornette line as well. So what MJF did in that media scrum was reference 2 people that really are persona non gratas in AEW, that being CM Punk, the other being Jim Cornette. Not bad to get heat. As far as the match, I thought the match was good. I thought the match was enjoyable. As far as the turn, the turn that they had with William Regal turning on Moxley, I mean, I guess it was somewhat predictable. I guess people, said, oh, I saw that coming and I knew that was going to happen. And that's probably fair. I think a lot of people did kind of see this one coming. But this is the right call. They have to strap the rocket to the MJF. They strap themselves to the MJF rocket, whatever the phrase is. They have to do that. MJF is destination television. He is the best thing going, the most entertaining thing going in AEW right now. And for a product that is cold, and the ratings have reflected that. I know they did over $1 million in ticket sales last night for Full Gear that they'll be happy with. But in terms of recent attendance to Dynamite, in terms of recent ratings, the product is cold. It is a lot colder than it was this time last year. And they've got to change. They've got to do something. Now, of course, last night the Elite returned and you had these heel turns and new champions being crowned. And I think this is an attempt by Tony Khan just to kind of shake things up and go in a different direction. As far as what it means for the Blackpool Combat Club, I don't know. I mean, I would suggest then that we're going to have maybe William Regal be the manager of MJF, maybe. Not that MJF needs a mouthpiece, not that he needs to align himself with anyone. I kind of liked the idea, honestly, of having MJF on his own, and I'm still confident that MJF can be a babyface. I know people will go, well, it's all of a swerve, he's going to be a heel. We see he's just going to be a heel moving forward. But at the same time, I still think he can be a babyface, and as I've said before, I think he can be a babyface by, you don't change anything. You don't change anything in the MJF character. All you do is change the opponents. You Stone Cold Steve Austin it. Stone Cold Steve Austin was a heel throughout the entirety of his career, even when he was a babyface. The only thing that changed was his opponents. His heel tactics never changed. His promo style never changed, and that's what they have to do with MJF if they indeed turn him heel. And I think it will be interesting to see how they try and navigate this one moving forward, because I think you saw it last night. When William Regal gave him the brass knucks, the crowd cheered him. When he will come out Wednesday on Dynamite, the crowd will cheer him. The crowd will continue to cheer MJF because they like him and they're happy that he's champion. And we're seeing something a little bit different on AEW television now. So as far as MJF not being cheered or being treated like a bad guy, I don't know what's going to happen with that. So it's going to be interesting. I mean, his first opponent's going to be either Ethan Page or Ricky Starks, I believe. So whoever that opponent is will really, I guess, determine what they're going to do with MJF. If it's Ethan Page, I'll say, they are doing Stone Cold Steve Austin. That's what they are doing. They are having him still be a heel, but he's just going up against heel opponents, so therefore he's the de facto babyface. They make him a bit of a grey area. And something like that can be compelling television. That can be really interesting to see. So I think it was the right call. As far as what's next with Moxley and the Blackpool Combat Club, your guess is as good as mine, frankly. But if that promo that MJF cut during the post-show media scrum is anything to go by, we're going to be in for some really exciting television moving forward in AEW. So there you go. MJF is the brand new AEW World Champion. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to smash a like on the like button. Be sure to subscribe, bottom right-hand corner, and I'll speak for you again very, very soon.
Hey guys, thank you for watching, listening, streaming, or however you come across this video today. Be sure to click on the video on the right there to watch our next video, or click the bottom there to subscribe, or the bottom right hand corner. Thank you very much, and I'll speak to you again very soon.